I am so excited for this summer when it comes to Toku. There's going to be a lot of awesome stuff. There's going to be a Kamen Rider pop-up shop near me. Super, super excited for that. There's also going to be the Super Sentai exhibition that is happening in Tokyo. And they secretly announced that there was going to be one in Nagoya as well. So that's really, really cool. So we're going to be starting to get some announcements for some other stops for that exhibition. Super, super exciting stuff. And then also they've been dropping a lot of merch that's gonna be there. So exciting. Also, a lot of toys were announced. Go check out the video where I talked about a bunch of toys that are gonna be coming out here pretty soon. Super exciting stuff. And of course, we're gonna be getting these summer movies for both Kamen Rider Gabu and Gojuger. I got my flyer right here, right there. Bam! They had these at the movie theater near me, and I even got the special ticket. Look at the special ticket. At least one of the special tickets. There's so many special ticket things that they got going on. Bam! Right there. And we also got a keychain along with this ticket. I love Japan and how they do these things. This is so cool. But yeah, you could get either Goju Wolf or you can get Kamen Rider Gabu. And I decided to get Gojuger because it's Gojuger. It's the 50th anniversary. Come on, you gotta get the Sentai, right? So I am ready. I'm ready to see these movies. However, I am skeptical, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. But the trailers did drop. They look absolutely great. Like, they look really, really good. These movies look really fun. Lots of interesting stuff seems to be happening in these movies. The Kamen Rider Gabu one, there's a bunch of Gochizo, new Gochizo. If you check out the flyer, the newest flyer that they released online, yeah, there's a bunch of new Gochizo. There's like a castle Gochizo that looks interesting. Super interested on what that does or what that is. There's one that has the caking Gochizo mold, which is interesting. And then we got some other like poppin' gummies. They're not poppin' gummies, but they're like repaints of poppin' gummy. You know what I mean? And then we got like an evil rider. Of course, we got to have the evil rider, right? So, but yeah, the trailer looks really good. It looks really fun. And then we also got the Gojuger one. The Gojuger one looks pretty good too. The poster looks sick, right? We got Tegasword in the back. Apparently he dies. That's kind of like the premise of the movie. He dies and the Gojugers are trying to resurrect him or something like that. There's also the tagline of the movie saying something along the lines of all humanity change into heroes. Like all of humanity, let's transform into Sentai or something like that. So that's very, very intriguing. In the trailer, go check out the trailers, by the way. I will put the trailer link in the description below. But in the trailer, you do see pretty much all of the universe warriors like fighting the evil people, the villains. So that looks pretty hype. Not gonna lie. I'm just a little concerned about it, and here's why. A while ago, they released this really, really awesome poster. It says "Forever Our Heroes." It has all of the 50 Reds. Well, you know, Zen Kaiser, but you know what I mean. All the 50 Reds, just on the poster, looking really cool. Goju Wolf is the biggest one on there. It's an awesome poster. I would love to have this on my wall or something. Like, it's so good. And they released this sometime before the trailers dropped and these newer posters dropped. And I don't know, to me, it seemed like that this summer movie was going to be a really big deal for Sentai. Now, I know, I'm highly aware that whenever they do like this double billing Kamen Rider and Sentai movie, like especially the summer movies, Kamen Rider is always gonna be like the main attractor. Kamen Rider is the more successful franchise. It gets the longer runtime. It's usually like, how long is it usually? Like an hour something minutes, something like that. And then the Sentai one is usually like 30, 45 minutes, give or take. So yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware that Kamen Rider was gonna, I'm not surprised actually. I'm not surprised that Kamen Rider is like kind of the forefront of that. However, because they dropped this poster and it is the 50th anniversary of Super Sentai, it just gave me the feeling, and maybe I was wrong to feel this, but it gave me the feeling of like this movie was going to be different from past summer movies. To be fair, like I said, in the trailers, they did show all the universe not all of them, but like a lot of the universe heroes, warriors, whatever you want to call them, on screen fighting the villains. Now, you can assume that all of them will show up in this movie because there were a lot in that trailer. But at the same time, this still doesn't really feel like a big 50th anniversary celebration film of Super Sentai. Especially if you look at the most recent trailer. There's really no hint of like, oh, this is an anniversary thing. Like it's the Gozyugers. There's Tegasword in the back. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, there is the tagline. There are the things in the trailer. But other than that, it doesn't really feel like it's going to be a big anniversary celebration. Now, that doesn't mean that it won't be. This is all just speculation. This is all just like, based on what we've seen so far. I could be totally, wrong about this. I could be totally overreacting. I don't know. Like I said, we just have to wait for the movie to drop, and I am absolutely going to be in the theater to watch that. I am so excited to watch these movies. But if this doesn't end up being like a big 50th anniversary film, are we going to get a big 50th anniversary film? Are we going to get something like a Visa Next or some sort of big project, right? Like I said, we got like the 50th anniversary exhibition, but that's an exhibition. That's not like something on screen. It's not something like a movie or something, a film that celebrates 50 years of Sentai. Like, remember back in Gokaiger for the 35th anniversary, we had that big Gokaiger versus Goseiger 199 great hero battle, whatever it's called. I love that movie so much. That is such a fun time. But like, it just makes me wonder, after seeing the trailers and after seeing these posters and everything, are we gonna get that? Is this movie gonna be that? Or are we gonna get something separate in the near future sometime this year? I would like to think so. I would like to hope so. I do get a little worried also just, due to the fact that, Kamen Rider is the more popular of the two franchises, So, maybe Toei just wants to focus a little, more of that anniversary attention on Kamen Rider. I don't know. I don't know. I don't work there. I don't know. But, things like the Gokaiger 35th anniversary movie does give me hope that, like, this is, 50 years. 50 years is a greater feat than 35. Like, 50 years is way more significant than 35 years, I would say. Like, that is half a century. 50 years, that's a long time. So they got to do something big for this year, like this, Gozyuger, whatever, whether it be this movie or another movie in hopefully the near future. But I got everything crossed, not that's not to say that if I watch this summer movie and it doesn't end up being like a big anniversary thing, that doesn't mean I won't enjoy it. I will probably enjoy it for what it is, and like it looks good as it is. I always have a fun time, watching these movies, especially in the theater. It's just such a different experience in the theater. So I highly recommend if you ever come to Japan, go watch a movie at the theater. You will not regret it. It's such a it's much better than just watching it on like a smaller screen or whatever. But anyways, those are my thoughts about the movies. I'm still very excited for the movies. Don't get me wrong. I'm very, very, very excited for these movies. I'm so hyped. I'm very excited for everything that is going to be happening this summer for Toku. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts about all this movie stuff are. But thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and go watch Brave New Hall. This video is done, so just go watch Brave New Hall.